Yo, what's going on, guys? Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you two really easy methods on to make a fully automatic saltpeter farm. Now, I guess the second one isn't that easy, but this one right here is by far the easiest method ever. This is the first method right here. All you need is a container, and that's it. You need a container and you need chickens. That's it. That's literally it. And what you want to do, I have a green mono in here as an example. You don't need the green mono, it's just an example. But you want to just throw your chickens right on this conveyor belt, right into the black. You want to just throw them in there. And that's all you want to do. You leave them there. They can't get out because the conveyor belt is pushing them inwards. And they will eventually poop. Now obviously monos don't poop, but it was just an example. I should probably get them out of there actually. But the next method is that one over there, which we are going to go to right now. So this method is it's not extremely complex, but it's a lot more complex than most other methods. Obviously, if you're just starting out and you want some easy saltpeter farms, I would recommend they're automatic. I would recommend putting down 4 containers, you know, and putting at least 20 chickens in each container. You'll get lots of saltpeter pretty quickly. Might lag your game, but if you're more like me and you want to do something really big and automated and better, it is better because you can fit more chickens and it's faster. But if you're just starting out and you're struggling to get saltpeter, easiest method: get a bunch of chickens, put them in a breeder, and then shove them in a container. That's it. Totally fine if you need it. I don't need it, but I like to have it just in case, you know, I try to make the rocket or something with 99 black gunpowder. But so this is the method that I came up with. Now we have the chests up here at the top, collecting this. I've been running this for probably like an hour or 2 hours or something. Obviously it's pretty slow because saltpeter production is pretty slow. And I don't have that many chickens down here. I only have like 12 or something like that. But basically, the way this works is that if I go down here, you got the base chickens here, right? You just got normal chickens, doesn't matter what level they are, nothing. None of that matters. As long as there's chickens here. Alright? And all this is enclosed so that the droppers and absorbers obviously don't shoot the things off in the wrong direction. But you put your chickens in a 4x4 square, or it could be a not 4x4, 2x2. Or it could just be one square. You know, you can always make a smaller version of my methods. Totally fine. It works the same. It's just this one's bigger. You want to have the conveyor belts pushing inwards just so that the chickens can't get out and you can still pull things across it, you know. This is obviously the best method to trapping chickens and other livestock, or anything at all really, is by putting conveyor belts like this. So I use it in like all my builds. But you want to have the steel chest pulling in the feces. Now since it's 2x2, I have a lot of chests pulling in stuff because I need to cover a lot of area. And then you want to have a dropper on top, and you want to make 2 spaces, or at least not 2 spaces, 1 space in between. You do not want to put these top chests 1 level lower. You do not want to put them in here, or you do not want to put them in here, alright? Because if you put them right above the chicken farm, it'll interfere with these absorbers, and when it interferes with these absorbers, it's obviously going to affect production. It might make the build more small and compact, but it obviously affects production, and it's pretty annoying to deal with sometimes. So I just recommend putting it 2 up, because the dropper can shoot that high anyways. But yeah, so you want to have it 2 up. You want to have absorbers on the ceiling just to make sure that they catch it, because sometimes the dropper shoots off weirdly. It's kind of got these weird angles that it sometimes shoots off of. So you just want to make sure that this stuff's getting pulled up here. And then obviously you want to have your chest on each side pulling in the feces from when they get up here, because as you know how absorbers work, you know, they pull for like 8 seconds, then they stop for like 2 seconds, then they start pulling again. If you put them at different intervals, or if you put them at the same interval, it'll still work no matter what. Basically just copy exactly what I did here and you'll have a really good saltpeter farm. Now I say really good, this is like the best you can do for just a saltpeter farm, because it's all based on, you know, when the animal was spawned in, how long the animal's been loaded into the world, you know, how long it's been in your render distance, things like that. because the saltpeter, I'm pretty sure it's random. I'm pretty sure there's no like exact period of time or a time that adds up, because it happens randomly to me. Like my character will randomly poop, and the chickens, you know, it's inconsistent. So obviously that's probably why people are struggling to get it. But if you're a beginner, I'd say stick to this. It takes way less resources. It's just a container and chickens. Super simple, super effective. But if you're like me and you want to go above and beyond and try out some new methods, this one definitely works, 100%. Might be kind of slow. I mean, all of them are kind of slow, but this is fully automatic. You can always put a craft connector in here. You can make it go into one chest if you want. You can always make this more complex, but I'm just giving the base idea right now. Thank you for watching, guys, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.